Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our next 10 days readings. This one will be for Aquarius. Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. You can also watch this if you're dealing with an Aquarius. But I will always remember the readings are general, okay? So they're not going to make sense to everyone. Take what resonates as it resonates with your situation. Disregard the rest. Don't force anything to fit. If something doesn't make sense at all, it's not your message. So you could go check out your other placements because your messages could be there, okay? And as always, like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much if you have. Engagement really helps out the channel. I really appreciate it. It doesn't cost anything. And hopefully it gets other people to find my videos, right? It allows them to find my videos. So let's see what's going on for Aquarius in the next 7 to 10 days from whenever you're watching the video, Aquarius. Aquarius, 7 to 10 days. Okay, here we go. 3 of Swords, that's nice. 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Strength, 5 of Wands, Death, 10 of Pentacles in the environment, 6 of Cups in hopes and fears, 9 of Cups in the outcome. Okay, cool. The Tower, bottom of the deck. Okay. For you, Aquarius, I'm definitely seeing a case of rejection is God's protection, or something that feels like an ending is actually a detour to put you on the right path. Because I do see something just falling apart with the Tower at the bottom of the deck. The Tower energy is not fun, okay? It's not. It's horrible. Because it feels like everything you've worked for, everything you've put into something is just falling apart. It's like it's nothing, right? That's how that feels. It's ruin, okay? I can see you had been working on a project, a team effort, a collaboration involving other people here, right? It wasn't just you. You were trying to network. You were trying to build something with someone else, whether that's a project, whether that is a relationship, whether it's any sort of future or any sort of business, okay, whatever the situation is. And that's in the foundation, so that's the reason for everything, right? So that's a team effort falling apart completely, a team falling apart, a partnership of some sort, a collaboration of some sort, completely falling apart, okay? In the past, we have the Strength card here. So with the Strength card, I see you trying to keep it together. I see there have been ups and downs, and you might have been the one to push through. You might have been the one to inspire, motivate others to keep going. I definitely see that there have been times when you had to go on faith, you know, let's keep going, this has got to turn around, this has got to work out, let's keep going, let's not get discouraged. But it definitely feels like it was a bit of an up and down roller coaster type of situation, okay? The challenge, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, so you have the 3 of Pentacles in the foundation, and the challenge is the 8 of Pentacles. This tells me that the reason why this is crumbling is because it was a one-sided effort, okay? And I know that sounds like a simplistic reason, but it's not really. I'm just having some coffee. It's not really, because the balance was off. There was no balance, okay? So that situation was not going to last. It was not going to be long-lasting. Okay, the Hangman under the Tower. Actually, you were trying to build something with the wrong people. You were trying to collaborate with the wrong company. You were trying to build something with the wrong person. And it would have only gone so far. It was not going to be long lasting. It was not going to be your end all be all. Why? Because of this severe imbalance from the beginning, right? That's where the Tower comes in. It's when something is not built on a solid foundation, on a balanced, mutual type of situation, right? Type of investment, type of dynamic. So it's only going to go so far, basically, before it crumbles. So I can see that currently you're very disappointed, to say the least. You're heartbroken. You feel stabbed in the back. You feel betrayed by someone else or by life itself, right? Because it's like, why? Why? I did everything the right way. I persevered, I pushed through, I gave this my all, I gave this my best. So what you're not seeing is that it was ultimately a one-sided situation. And it was not going to work. It was not going to last. It was not going to get you where you want to go. It was the wrong people. It was the wrong situation. It was the wrong place. Okay? It was supposed to be a joint effort, but you were the one doing most of the work. But what does that tell you, Aquarius? It tells you that actually you didn't need these other people. I feel like you felt you absolutely needed these people. Okay? Or whatever it is that they were offering you. But when you take a step back and you look at it, you've been doing most of the work on your own. So that means you can do it on your own. So that means you don't need anyone else. Okay, so it's putting you in or it's trying to empower you. It's trying to show you that, not even empower you, is to show you that you have the power. Do you know what I mean? To remind you. Okay. Crowning you, here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Pentacles crowning you, this is, again, it's telling you it's up to you. You have the power, you have the knowledge, you have the experience, you have the money, right? You have the resources on your own, even though you might feel like you don't, but you do, to put together a plan and to get going in a different direction, but you're on your own. Does that make sense? So even if it means networking, it doesn't have to be, you know, that you're absolutely the lone wolf, and if someone's trying to give you a piece of advice, you're telling them to F off or whatever because I have to do it alone. That's not it. But it's saying you hold the power of decision ultimately. You choose to work with someone or not to work with someone. It's not a case of you have to work with that person. You need to work, you need them, you need what they have to offer because you are lacking in that department. Okay, so that's the subtle but very, very big difference. Okay. So in the near future here, we have the Five of Wands. So I feel like you're picking yourself back up, and I know you've been going through this quite a bit, Aquarius. I know it's been a while, okay? But you're getting there, okay? Trust me, you're getting there. I just got a very specific scenario where if you had continued to work with the people you thought were it for you, they were going to help you, this was going to be your big break, this was going to be it, you would have gotten to a point where somehow, some way, they would have taken full credit for your work. They would have bought you out, even though you did all the work, right? They would have erased your name off the project somehow. They would have taken your invention from you under the guise of some law, legislation, I don't know. Okay, so I'm getting a very specific scenario, but that's why this was cut when it was cut. Okay, to prevent that from happening, because this is your idea, you do the work, you have the inspiration, you have the power, you have everything you need to make this a reality for yourself, for you to be leading this. Even if you choose to work with someone at different times, it's your power of decision, it's your name, that's the main name there. They are showing up as a collaborator or a supporter or a contributor. Okay, but it's very clear that this is you stand alone. Right? This is your project. This is your baby, right? I feel like you may have been trying to join a corporation or to join an organization, like a larger organization that has a renown for itself. But what you didn't see or no one told you is that eventually they would have assumed any sort of success, financial or otherwise, that your plan, project, idea would have had under their name, under their organization. They either would have given you nothing or very, very little. And then they would, they would take everything that comes from that. The initial success and then the rights to it and then copyrights to it and then, okay, that's what I'm getting, all right? If that helps you. But in the near future, what would help, okay, or what you're advised to do is to get your head back in the game and to look at things from the perspective of, okay, I may not be able to do everything, or I feel like I don't have everything I need, but what do I have? Okay, it's like taking inventory. What do I have to work with right now after this fell apart? What are my resources at my disposal? That could be time, money, energy, people you know, things you can do, options you have, okay, whatever. It's like taking stock of every single thing. What do I have to work with? And making a plan based on what you have to work with, okay? And I'm seeing in the near future some sort of opportunity to present it, to apply for something, to submit for something, okay, with the Five of Wands. It's some sort of contest, competition, an open forum, okay, where you can present something, okay, but you have to submit forms and all that to be accepted to be a part of it, something along those lines, okay. So in how you see yourself, you have the Death card. So this was meant, the Tower was meant to come down, not only to put you on the right path, or to at least take you away from the wrong one, right? But also to completely change your perspective when it comes to how you can achieve what this is, okay, with the Death card. This is it's a brand new, this was part of a series of lessons for you that have to do with you learning your own power. And it can sound simple, but believe me, it's not simple, and it's not easy, okay, to go through so many lessons and so many disappointments to get to that point where it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna do whatever I can on my own, believe in myself, and do the best I can with what I have. That is a place of power, versus where you've been, I can't do this, I need this person for that, I need that person for this, or I need this to make that work, I need that to get that going, and I don't have any of it, right? You see the shift, the dynamic shift there? So what is now happening? You're going through a transformation. The plan isn't necessarily changing, the idea isn't changing, the focus, your goal, your dream, that is not changing. What is changing is how you relate to it. Okay, how you see yourself in relation to that, okay, to that, whatever that is that you want for yourself. And not only are you now seeing that, you know what, I can do something, and it's a start, okay, but it's shifting the energy within you and around you from a place of lack, right, from lack mentality. I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this, I don't have that, I would need to do this for that, I need to talk to that person for that, I don't, okay, to, you know what, I got something. What can I do with what I have? Okay? It's a small thing, but it makes such a huge difference. And why do I say that? Because in your environment coming in, you're now going to be on the path to your happily ever after, to this legacy being created, and I'm getting chills, to this business being established and taken off the ground, and something you can pass down to your generation after generation, okay? To making a name for yourself, to building your name, your brand, your legacy, okay, to getting that happily ever after in terms of home, family, the white picket fence, if that's the future you want for yourself, that will be standing for years and generations to come. All right, and your hopes and fears, again, we have the Six of Cups. As I said, the dream isn't changing, the idea isn't changing. Okay, this is what you've been hoping for. This is what you've been wishing for. This is what you've been praying for. This has been your dream since you can remember. Okay, don't lose hope in it. There's nothing wrong with the dream, and there's nothing wrong with you either. It's just saying, if you tweak this and adjust this within yourself, this dream is going to be coming in a lot faster and easier, okay, than what you've been dealing with. And then in the outcome, you have the Nine of Cups, your yes answer, your wish card, getting the yes that you want, okay, getting the acceptance, the approval. It can be local fame that leads to more for some of you is what I'm getting. Local recognition that leads to more, that opens doors for you. Sort of whatever this plan is that you're going to be putting together for yourself with whatever you have to deal with, to work with, at the time you're looking at it, right? That is what you're submitting, that is what you're applying, that is what you're going to be putting forward. That is what is going to win you the contest, win you the competition, put your name out there, get you recognition somehow, okay? That will continue to open doors, okay? Going from the Nine of Cups to that Ten of Pentacles. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, Aquarius. Okay. So what is this Five of Wands in the near future that you have to prepare for? You have the Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Two of Pentacles. The feeling that I'm getting with this is that it's something different. You haven't tried this avenue before, or you didn't know this avenue was available to you before. You thought you had to do things a certain way, or the people that you were trying to work with were dictating the directions you should take. Does that make sense? So if you were trying to work with an organization, They were like, yeah, we're taking you on, we were accepting you, we're welcoming you, this is awesome. But then it became, but if you are now part of us, you have to live by our code, our rules, do things the way we do things. And that's just how it had to be, okay? And this other thing, Seven of Cups, Five of Wands, the High Priestess, Two of Pentacles, this is something that you didn't know was available to you. So it's like a local fair, it's like a local contest, it's like, I don't know, there's something unusual about it, or there's something you never considered would be available to you, or you didn't even know people were doing this as an opportunity to get themselves out there, to promote themselves. Okay, it's something along those lines. And with the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess, research online. Google stuff online. Just put words in, see what comes out, is what I'm getting with this. Okay, with the Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the High Priestess, you don't know about this opportunity to present, to submit, to apply, this contest, this competition, or this opportunity for artists to come together this way, and for each of them to promote what they're doing. There's something along those lines, okay? And it's a kind of a specific message, but that's what I'm getting here, okay? But yeah, I'm getting with the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. Just go online and just Google things. Just Google things, okay? Just put words together, like what you're trying to do, something similar to your idea or the industry, and just put words together, right? You put music and the city you live in to see what's going on, see what the results you get. That's how you're going to see this. That's how you're going to find out about this, okay? And then the Nine of Cups in the outcome, we have the Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, it'll be a new direction for you. Two of Wands. This is telling you not to give up before the miracle happens. The Nine of Wands. The Six of Pentacles is telling you will get what you deserve. All your hard work will be rewarded. Okay? That's the Nine of Cups. Okay, Aquarius? So that is what I have for you. I really, really hope this helps you. I know it's easy to give up. I know it's easy to be like, you know what, F it, I'm done, I've tried everything. I can see that in the cards, and I can feel how you're feeling. But again, if you can switch your perspective, if you can switch your focus, I know it's not that easy, but it's not that hard either, okay? To just wake up one day. It's your mind. You tell her what to look at. You tell her what to focus on, right? Remember that. Again, it's that shift in the dynamic of how you see yourself in terms of what and who has the power in your own life. You do. Only you do, okay? So if your thoughts are running away with you, if your emotions are running away with you, remind yourself that you're in charge of that, okay? You are in charge of that, okay? Yes, feel the feels. Yes, be sad. Yes, get it all out. Absolutely. This is not about suppressing anything and bottling anything up, because that's not healthy. But then you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to do that for this amount of time, and then I'll wake up the next day and I'll look for options, and I'll look for opportunities, and I'll look for, okay, what am I left with after this fell apart? What am I left with? What are my options? What are my resources? What can I put together? Okay? Because that's what's needed. That is why it has been trial and error. That is why it has been so many times you felt like this is it, this is it, this is coming together, this is it, and then it fell apart, okay? Because you were transforming the outward, okay? You were working on the plan, the idea, the project, the product, that you were working on the outward situation, but you were not necessarily getting your inner world to match the outer. Does that make sense? So it's like you were putting together the best product in life, but you lacked confidence in yourself. Not necessarily that product, but you lacked confidence in yourself, and therefore by definition, because you created that product, the product. So it's like sending mixed messages to the universe, okay? And it's blocking manifestation. Tower with the hangman, it's been blocking your manifestation, okay? And by you, hangman, different perspective, a new way of looking at things, okay? Ace of Swords, where it gives you that clarity. Queen of Pentacles, that you have everything you need to get what you want, okay? And again, yes, you can work with people, you can collaborate, you can team up, you can join resources every now and again, but it's the attitude and it's the mindset. It's how you see that, right? It's seeing yourself in terms of, I choose to do that, but I hold the power. Okay, this is an option that is available to me. This isn't something that I feel like I'm lacking, and if I didn't have these people, I'd be absolutely effed, because I couldn't do that myself. Yes, you could. Yes, you could. You'd figure out another way, right? So I really hope that helps, okay? And I hope it didn't come out preachy or anything, because we've all been there, myself included. Which is why I'm so passionate about talking about it, because it's like, you can do it. Yes, you can. Okay, this is not the time to quit. It's just time to regroup and adjust and allow this tower to fall and do what it needs to do, which is change the way you view yourself in relation to what you want to achieve. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, Aquarius. I really hope this helps. Let me know in the comments. Okay, watch your placements. Good luck with everything, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.